Welcome back. Well, the United States Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, last week told my friend Miranda Devine on her new podcast that she believes other life forms might be real. And she said she's continuing to search for the truth.
Is there anything in the files that you think you could find or you have found?
Nothing that I'm prepared to talk about today. We are I'm just going to say this. We're continuing to look for the truth and share that truth with the American people.
So do you believe that there could be aliens?
I honestly, like, my personal belief. I have my own views and opinions.
Right.
In this role, I got to be careful with what I share.
Yeah, it was an intriguing conversation. And joining me now is a journalist who's been investigating UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon, for years. Former 60 Minutes journalist Ross Coulthart is the author of a book called In Plain Sight, an investigation into UFOs and impossible science, and he's now the special international correspondent for News Nation. Ross, great to see you. Now, what did you make of these comments by Tulsi Gabbard?
Tulsi Gabbard is saying what a huge number of US officials have been saying for the past few years, Sherry. There's a huge sea change happening in American executive government right now. They're suddenly waking up to the reality of UFOs. It all started in 2017 when the New York Times revealed that the Pentagon had secretly been investigating UFOs. And then it's come out more recently that a large number of officials are very interested in the phenomenon. Notably, most recently, Tulsi Gabbard, of course, the Director of National Intelligence, but also Vice President Vance. He admitted very recently that he's been watching a lot of UFO videos and, like everyone else, he's intrigued.
Look, there have been a lot of calls for the Trump administration to disclose what they know. I mean, this administration promised to be very transparent about classified files before they won office. We haven't seen that transparency yet. Do you expect we're going to, or is there a good reason why they haven't disclosed? I mean, we're what, 9, nearly 10 months in, why they haven't disclosed what information they hold on this topic?
I suspect that 99% of your viewers won't believe what I'm about to tell you, Sherry, but I am absolutely convinced after years of investigating this subject that the United States really has got information in its files about non-human intelligences engaging with this planet. And the Pentagon, frankly, is flat out lying when it denies any knowledge of such intelligence. I interviewed a guy called David Grush back in June 2023, who was a former very senior National Geospatial Intelligence Agency officer who used to write the Presidential Daily Brief. And Dave went public with me admitting that he had uncovered evidence of a UAP technology craft retrieval program where craft are secretly being reverse engineered by the US government. Why are they hiding it? I think they're hiding it because they're using the technology to try and develop an advantage over foreign adversaries, which is frankly fair enough. I do think, though, that the American public and the rest of the world should have the right to know that we're not alone.
That's absolutely fascinating. Ross, do you think, and I don't know if you've even looked into this yet, but do you think Elon Musk might have some information on here as well? Because obviously he does have a space company, satellite network as well. So he might be tapped into some of this sort of information that people are actually collecting physically.
I've been told by people in the intelligence community in the United States that Elon Musk had to be briefed because of his satellite work that he's been doing for the Defence Department. Frankly, one of the things I think Australia has its head in the sand on is the volume and intensity of admissions by the US administration. There are so many people who are now admitting that there is a there. Senior whistleblowers coming forward, but also people in government. You've got Kash Patel, the head of the FBI, has pledged transparency, and he's got a secret investigation going on into allegations that people have been murdered to protect this secret. As well as that, John Ratcliffe, the new director of the CIA, he also has vowed transparency. We're holding our breath and not really expecting much of a result just yet with President Trump. He's been very distracted. But I did an interview with Don Trump Jr. late last year, and he admitted to me that he is very interested in UAPs and he's very engaged. And I get the impression so is his old man.